A 7-day forecast can accurately predict weather from about 80% of the time. A 5-day forecast can predict the weather from about 90% of the time. However, 10 days or even longer can be predicted from about half the time only. That's what the scientists say. But many times I have a feeling they can't even predict what the weather will be today. Nevertheless, now on the Mac we have the full version of the weather app. So let's have a look at how to use it. You probably know the app from the iPhone. If you are using it there for some time, when you open it on the Mac for the first time, it will actually sync together and you will have all your locations there as well. I have a whole list of locations here already. If you don't see anything there, you can simply start the search here and add a new location. I can search for New York, for example, and add it to the list. You can easily reorganize the list just by dragging it around. And if you right-click any of them, you will get only one option, which is to remove the location from the list. The first item will be your current location, unless you have the location services turned off, so you can't move it anywhere. Now let's move on and click on one of the locations that you have listed here. And you get a lot of weather information about the place. You see the current temperature, you see the high and low degrees for today, all of this cloud and sun and rainy icons. If you want to switch the units for temperature, go to View and you can switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. But you can do more here than just seeing the temperature. You can click on each of these modules. For example, the hourly forecast, and it will display details for the entire day. I can even get hourly forecasts for different days from here. Moving on, you can see the sunset and sunrise time. Here is precipitation amount, wind, humidity, pressure, and so on. The thing is that this is a default set. You don't have any options here. You can't even reorganize these modules by dragging. If you open weather settings, there is nothing you can do with it either. So this is how it is. So basically the only thing what you can do in the weather app is to check the weather, click on these modules and see some detailed information about it. Nothing else. But very interesting is this 10-day forecast. Not many people understand these bar graphs on the right. Let me explain you. It is a 10-day forecast. So the first thing you need to look at is what is the lowest temperature for the week. In this case, in New York, it is 0 degrees right here. And then the highest is plus 18. It means that all the bars from all 10 days are going to be from 0 until plus 18. And on each individual day, it will be stretching the color bar between that scale. Also, the colors themselves represent the temperature. So the blues will be colder and then yellows and reds are warmer colors. It's much more visible in some other location. I can switch here and show you. For example, here there are more colors. Now a very special part of the weather app is of course the map on the right. If you click on it, then it will expand the map. As default, you can see the precipitation map. And it gives you this timeline at the bottom and shows you the 12-hour forecast. You can use all the gestures here. It's an interactive map. You can zoom in, move around to another location. And if I actually select any other location from the left sidebar, it will move there. But the map can also show you other things. If you click this button, you can switch from the precipitation to temperature. Now you can see a temperature map. And you also have a map here for air quality. This map is only available at some certain locations, so it will not work everywhere. Next thing for what you can use the map is to search the location and straight away from the map add it to the list if you right click it. Important thing to realize is that Apple doesn't have their own meteorologists and all the meteor stations all around the world. They are using different sources for this weather app. You can check the sources if you open the weather menu and click on About the Weather. Here is a link that will take you to the web page with all the weather data sources from around the world. Another thing what the weather app can do is to send you notifications. This is basically the only thing you can set in weather settings. But first of all, you have to allow notifications in system settings. So go to notifications, scroll all the way down to weather, activate the notifications and also the critical alert toggle. Now I can go back to weather app and select what notifications I want for different locations. You will probably not be using all of these modules and information from the weather app, especially if you have an iPhone where it's much easier to reach all of these. But sometimes the notifications might be good. You are, for example, planning to go out and you will get notified that the rain is coming, so maybe you can change your plans thanks to that. It's good to have the weather app on the Mac as well. You can reach it from various places. You can put it in the dock, you can search for it in Spotlight, you can ask Siri to tell you weather. But what I would probably do is to stick to the weather widget in the notification center. Well, you can do whatever you want. What I want is you to enjoy the content here. So you can always share with me your tips and suggestions in the comments. And if you really want to support me and this small channel, just give this video a like or share it or subscribe if you are not following this channel yet. And I'll be so happy to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.